Hey guys, another video riding along in the car here. I'm headed out to my parents' house, and I was tagged by Foxy Mother the other day to do the 10 things I won't miss about being overweight. She had kind of a generic anybody who wants to do this challenge in her video, so I thought I was safe, but she sent me a message and told me that I should do it. So thank you, Foxy Mother. I appreciate it. So, as usual, I've written my list down. So here we go. Number 1, pictures. I think that that's something that a lot of us that have been overweight at any point in time know, is that we never feel comfortable getting our picture taken. It's you know, there's no way to look, I guess, it's not so much thin, just maybe not looking terrible in a picture is so tough. And not to mention, that's one of the very first things I noticed when I'd gotten heavy, is just how I looked in pictures. And let me put the picture up right here of the one that made me realize I had to lose weight. Yeah, it was that picture right there that I said, I've got to make some changes. Okay, number 2. No one takes my weight loss advice serious when I'm heavy. There's part of me that understands, but this isn't my first time to lose weight. I've lost weight multiple times, and I've done it, as I've said before, a lot of different ways. I've used plenty of different methods. So whenever somebody says I'm struggling with weight loss, and lots of times they might be telling me that because they saw me as a fellow heavy-set person. So I would say, oh, well, the secret is, and I would let them know everything that they need to do. To which they would just shrug it off, because what do I know? I'm just your fellow heavy-set guy. Now people actually come to me and ask me, how did you lose your weight? You know, I'm very glad that I can be taken more serious now, because I feel like that even though I don't know everything about weight loss, I definitely know what has worked time and time again. And I'm still learning, and I never am going to say I know everything. I think if you do think you know everything about a subject, you're probably wrong. It's just the way most things work. Always room to learn things. There's always the unknown. So, moving on. Number 3. It was actually going to be an offshoot of number 2, which is whenever I would give people advice, the skinniest guy in the room, usually, the one who's not in shape, he's just skinny, please take note of that, would dispense his advice. People don't realize that if you are under the age of probably about 24, 25, your weight loss experiences do not equal everybody else's. It gets harder as you get older. Look, they're quoting some recent trend. I don't need to know that all you need to do is run. I've had people tell me that before, and it's so wrong. And it's so stupid. If all you do is run and you don't actually change your diet, then you're just going to run yourself to death. It's not that simple. Everything is a complex answer. And if somebody has a one factor answer, unless it's watch your calories, it's probably wrong. And even watch your calories it needs a part A, B, and C of that, you know. 4. One thing that I didn't realize when I was really heavy, and I relearn this every time I lose weight, and that's heavy me is in so much pain. Like, I don't even realize that I am just constantly in pain. Knee pain, joint pain, just like constant pain. And as soon as I get skinny, a lot of that, I just feel so much better and lighter. It makes a world of difference. And number 5 is kind of an offshoot of that. Because of the less pain, I have more energy. You know, you could still be in shape and not have any sort of cardiovascular health. You know, you might not be able to run down the block without getting winded. But just the fact that I feel better, I have more energy. It's a world of difference. I've always been a big walker anyways. Even when I was heavy, I could do miles before I'd get winded. But now it's like I've got an unlimited tank of energy again. And, you know, it's not to say I don't get burnt out while working out. I do. But I recoup very quickly. I remember when I first started working out, I would do my boot camps and I would do like one exercise a few times and then I would lay on the floor for an extended period of time because I couldn't get my wind back. It's nice to know that I'm starting to develop that. 6 is one that I think everybody has said, and it's definitely an issue, and it's just clothes. Clothes in general fit better. I actually have some clothes that I feel like I look nice in now instead of the potato sack shirts and jeans. And that was pretty much all I ever wore. I never wanted to wear anything else. I don't have... you know what's funny is that I actually really liked wearing jeans, but now that I've got quad muscles big enough that it is 107 degrees here today. 107. And that's with very, very humid 107. I don't think people know what that can be like. It is uncomfortable as hell to wear jeans. It feels like, So, I actually feel comfortable wearing shorts. I actually feel comfortable wearing a tight-fitting shirt. You know, I'm not busting out of it or anything. But it's nice to know that it's a shirt that looks nice. I never could do that before. And because of that, for number 8, I'm just going to say I'm happy that I'm not always hot. It is 107 degrees, and I actually don't feel like I'm about to die walking from the car to the house or the house to the car. I mean, I could actually go outside and not feel like I am melting, which God knows that's how I always felt in the past. And though I will add in one of the things about being skinny, or skinnier, I'm not skinny by means, but I'm definitely smaller. Well, my hair is doing some stuff here, isn't it? I don't know, I just got out of the shower, guys. It's just gonna look weird. Anyways, now I get cold a lot easier, so there is that, but I keep a hoodie with me. And I actually have my hoodie with me, even though it's 107 degrees. It's actually in my back seat right now. Let's see if I can do this. Okay, I think I just flipped the camera upside down and all sorts of stuff, but I'm sure you saw it. Sorry for that. Anyways, though, I keep a hoodie with me because even at like work, it is freezing. But I would much rather have to carry a hoodie than not be able to get naked because of the heat. This is real talk right here, and one of the real main reasons. I'm just healthier in general. It's just, there's a lot of heart attacks in my family. We're all known for being big eaters, and you know, some of us don't make it to our later days because of our overweight issues. I mean, you know, you can go at any time, but it's nice to know that if it happens, it's not because I didn't take care of myself. When I was heavy, if I'd have had a heart attack and died, everybody would have just said, saw it coming. I'm a big nerd. Some people have noticed that I post a lot of the shows that I love and everything like that. And I go to a lot of comic book conventions and things like that because I write comics and do a little bit of other things in that genre. And there's nothing like being the stereotypical fat nerd at the comic book con, or horror conventions or wherever. I mean, it's stereotypical, and it's tough because one of my favorite things in the world are the people that do the cosplay and everything like that. And I take pictures of people who do it, and I love it. I've never been able to do it myself because I've always been too heavy, which is definitely the part of it that the girls have to put up with too, is that there's all these stigmas against dress for your weight. Man, shut up. If you think somebody can't cosplay something because of their size, shut up. Just shut up. Some of the coolest people I know are heavier set people that love their nerddom. And there's nothing else worse than, I love some of these people that are all dressed up, but there's the insecurity of, I'm a big fat guy and I'm trying to take a picture of some of these very, very just gorgeous looking girls, and I'm trying my best not to look like a huge pervert because I think they look cool because I'm a huge nerd. And here's a real life version of a character that I really like. So as far as tagging other people to do this, I don't really know anybody else that does YouTube except for Foxy and I Heart Avocado, but I think both of them have already done this video, so I mean, I'm pretty sure they have. It seems like I watched both of them. But so if you do YouTube and you do a channel kind of similar to this, then I'm tagging you, and I'm sorry for it to be a generic tag, which kind of gives you the choice of whether or not you want to do it. I've also changed my Instagram name to Mustard Covered Bacon. Keith DeGram did me well for quite a while, but I think that that's kind of one of the things that I'm known for. I need some sort of a video intro. Does anybody make those sort of things? I don't know. I guess I could pay somebody to do it. I could do it if I had the right programs and stuff like that, but I don't have the times or the programs. I mean, as you see, I make my videos as I'm driving down the road. It's one of the few times I have a minute to do something. So if anybody wants to do that, maybe I can buy you a plate of bacon, and I'll even throw in the mustard.